for volunteering at Homeless Connect. For any new volunteers, we are really looking forward to having you be part of the team. And for previous volunteers, welcome back. We are so happy you could volunteer again. Please view this entire orientation video, even if you have volunteered previously, as we have updated some information. It's also great to refresh your memory. Each year, Brisbane City Council and Volunteering Queensland join forces with over 300 Queensland volunteers to orchestrate the annual Homeless Connect event. Each event supports over 650 vulnerable members of the Brisbane community and has helped over 20,000 people since its inception in 2006. Volunteers play a vital role at Homeless Connect and generously provide over 2,400 hours in the lead-up and during the event. Volunteers work across all areas of Homeless Connect, including setting up on Bump-In Day, sorting donations, packaging food, providing meals, delivering medical and allied health services, cutting transformative hairstyles, performing live entertainment, and much more. Every task undertaken makes a real difference, and we appreciate you sharing your time and skills to create a day that people experiencing homelessness or who are at risk of homelessness look forward to. Guests are provided with essentials such as clothes, food, and professional services, which can really make a difference to their health and comfort. But it's more than just about basic needs. Homeless Connect is a day where volunteers help guests feel welcome and included, where they can have a fun day out with entertainment and quality food, and they know you are all there because you care about them. The Australian Bureau of Statistics defines a person as being homeless if their current living arrangements reflect one of the following. They are currently residing in an inadequate dwelling, they have no tenure, the tenure is short and not extendable, or they have no access or control of space for social relations. There are 3 levels of homelessness. These include primary homelessness, which includes those who may be sleeping rough in tents and makeshift structures. Secondary homelessness, which includes couch surfing. And thirdly, tertiary homelessness, which includes those living in emergency accommodation, boarding houses, hostels, and caravan parks. On census night in 2021, the Australian Bureau of Statistics estimated that there were 122,494 people experiencing homelessness in Australia, up 5.2% from 2016. Of the 122,494 people experiencing homelessness in Australia in 2021, 77% were either living in severely crowded dwellings, supported accommodation for the homeless, or in boarding houses. Jenny Smith from Homelessness Australia said, "Unless you have a safe place to live and privacy and security, it isn't a home. And without a proper home, everyday life is very difficult to manage." The reasons for people experiencing homelessness are complex and vary from person to person, but can include domestic violence, traumatic experiences, family breakdown, physical and mental illness, disability, loss of income, and rising costs of living. Please note this orientation video includes specific details for the event day. However, there is health and safety and logistical information that is very important for Bump-In Day volunteers.
Let's go through everything you need to know about your shift. Before you arrive, please read the volunteer info pack and familiarise yourself with the site map and your role. Plan your commute, allowing 10 minutes before your shift's start time, factoring in traffic delays. Be prepared for the likelihood that you will be on your feet and working for most of the day. All roles require you to repeatedly bend and lift medium-weight items around the site. Therefore, wear comfortable and appropriate clothing and non-slip enclosed shoes. It will be a hot day, so please slip, slop, slap. Sunscreen will be available in the volunteer room if needed. Remember to bring your own water bottle to help reduce our environmental footprint. There will be water stations around the site. Bring your ID to get into the venue. Lunch is provided for Bump-In Day volunteers. Breakfast and lunch is provided to Event Day volunteers. Some vegetarian and gluten-free lunches will be provided, but if you have complex dietary needs or severe allergies, please bring your own food. Please note, there is no refrigeration available for volunteers' food. Volunteers wearing a volunteer wristband can leave their personal items in the volunteer cloakroom. However, we are not able to take responsibility for any loss or damage to your belongings. We recommend keeping valuable items to a minimum. Keep essentials like your keys and phone in your pocket or in the pouches provided by Volunteering Queensland.
When you arrive on site, show your ID to the volunteers at the front of house tables and sign in. Names will be listed in alphabetical order by first name. You will then receive your volunteer wristband and t-shirt. There is a change room available and toilets nearby to change into the t-shirt. Medical staff and hairdressers are welcome to wear their own uniform if they prefer. Next, go to the volunteer room where you can collect a name tag and store your bag. Please note that staff will be present throughout the day, but this is not a secure area and the event's insurance does not cover theft of personal belongings. Make sure you attend your team briefing at the start of your shift. These will be conducted by your team leader in your work area. All volunteers are welcome to take a short break. Refreshments are provided near the volunteer room. Ensure you notify your team leader about where you are going. It is important to remember that spending too much time near the volunteer room means you miss out on the opportunities to connect with the guests. At the end of the day, after the guests leave, there is still important work to do. Everyone who is physically able will be expected to help pack up. Once you've packed up your allocated area, please assist other site areas as needed. This is a big job if left to a few tired people at the end of the day. But if we all do a little, the site will be packed up